Welcome, everybody, to the third Tribal Council of Spellbound Survivor Dungeon Crawler. This round, no, it's been very stressful. A random twist was unleashed into the game where all private communication was cut off. So the only means in which you guys can communicate with one another is through your tribe chat. I know it's been very uneasy waiting for results, not entirely knowing exactly how Tribal Council is going to work tonight. So I just want to start this off with just a peaceful, just chill, silly little question that each of y'all are gonna answer. Jay1, you're first since you've unmuted. Who is your favorite Sesame Street character? Who is it? You don't need to provide a reason. Just tell me who it is.
Um, I, I'll just say Elmo.
Real.
Yeah.
Lily, who's your favorite Sesame Street character?
Who's the guy that lives in the trash can? Oscar the Grouch. Is that him? That's my person.
Real. Edward, what's your favorite?
Cookie Monster.
The Cookie Man. Honestly, all goaded answers. Um, but Issa's not here, so Issa can't answer the question wherever they are in the universe. But Mikey has a new favorite. It's not Ernie, but Ernie's rubber duck. Because what Mikey purchased from the shop is the belt of buoyancy, that little duck thing, the little floaty device that he has. And essentially floated and drifted his way away from this tribal council. So he essentially has initiated a safety without power. He will not be able to cast a vote tonight, but he also is not eligible to be voted for. So only one of Admo, Issa, Jay, or Lily is eligible to go home tonight. First actual tribal question goes to you, J1. Your odds of going home have now ever so slightly increased. So what are your first thoughts right now?
Um, well, uh, that's news. I wish I had that. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna go from here at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure. Um, yeah, that was interesting that you just told us that.
Lily, my question goes to you. Now we've seen something for sure from the shop come out into play, an advantage of some sort. But now with so few options out there, are you now thinking, damn, there might be other advantages that are coming out tonight?
No, I just can't even think about that right now. I feel like one being thrown in right now is enough. Like active adjustments are going on in my head, so I don't want to actively adjust for another advantage that might pop up. Like it's better to just take it as it comes.
I respect that. So Enmo, next question goes to you. Between this and the president now that's been sent that people can unleash twists into the game, like is there thoughts or speculation of like what else is to come with this crazy game? What else are they gonna throw at us?
Um, First of all, who gets to see Tribal? Because I just want to say something based on who gets to see Tribal.
Rod can answer that question. This is Tawny, Jared, Cam. Anyone want to clue them in as to who could see this?
So it'll be our viewing lounge that gets to see this, and then the since this is pre-merge, the only other technically people that would see this are the ones that are not able to make this particular tribal, but the other tribes will not see this tribal until post season.
Wait, so just to clarify, Issa, they will see it. Um,
And Mikey.
Mikey won't because he has safety without power. So in theory,
Correct.
okay.
Correct.
So Issa will have access to watch it if they don't come.
If they ask, yeah.
Okay.
Um, I honestly, I no shade towards Issa, but these are people who I want to ride it out with because they actually showed up. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Yeah, that's it.
And day one, that's a bold proclamation to just say, just straight up out of the blue. I mean, this is already pretty public, but Edwards, it's basically to say, if he's telling the truth, hey, I'm not voting you, your chances of surviving gone up through the roof, you know? So what's like, how do you make a decision tonight?
Um, well, I feel like unfortunately decisions are being made like because of people's like ability to be available when we need them to be available. Like, unfortunately, that's like one of the reasons why I feel like we might have lost the last challenge. I feel like, and like, I don't know. I feel like for me, I want people I can trust going in forward into this game. And we're about to be down to four. I don't know what's gonna go on, but I want people I can count on in like a swap situation. I just want people I know are gonna be around. So, I mean, I'm glad Edward said that. I'm under the same mindset. I want to work with the people who are here right now. And yeah, that's where I'm at too. I'm at the same place where Edward is at.
And Lily, on the calendar, we had alluded that today is an important day. And while it may be important for reasons that we have already pre-scheduled, this can potentially be important just for the trajectory of any of your games. Because the difference, who you vote off could be the difference between one of y'all winning the game and one of y'all losing the game. So, how important do you think this tribal council and this vote is going to be?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I need to say something just for myself because I'm gonna be reeling over it. What a bitch ass move to use power without safety pre-merge because you haven't done jack shit all game. That's insane. You think that we then want to work with you because you have to use safety without power because you're just not doing anything? That's crazy. And so I I was thinking about the like this is an important day going into this because my thought was I don't want to go with Mikey because they're non-existent. They're like a little fly on the wall that pops in and says, I want to get to know you, and then flies out again. And so it's worrisome that if there is a swap or something was to happen, and one of the people, that are present and that I want to work with, like if one of us has to rely on Mikey, like his record is not great. And I'm not one to like, what is the word? Like cannibalize your own, but like I would almost have to at that point. It's just like, I can't get over this. This is the third vote and he has to use safety without power. That's insane. Is it because Mikey doesn't want to work with the rest of us? I don't know. Anyways, I'm over it. I didn't answer your question. This is so, so, so stupid to use this pre-merge. End of rant.
So, Edward, on the schedule, it said it was a very important day today, and it may be important for a reason that may have already pre-scheduled. This, in theory, could be just a very important day for everybody in attendance to Tribal Council tonight. This could be the difference between winning the game and losing the game. So, how important is this Tribal Council tonight to you?
We'll see if we survive. That's the point now, because it's only four options. Before you had a 25% chance every single person was going to vote for you. Now it's 33. So the odds went up, but I think it seems that everybody has the same mindset here. So hopefully it's true.
And, I think that for this falling on such an occasion, I'm going to look back postseason and be like, this, how important was this Tribal Council here? So here is how this tribal council is going to work. You will still go to your prod chats and send in a vote. You'll still submit it with us. You'll lock it in. That's the person you commit to. When I call on your name, you will then publicly announce who you casted your vote for. It cannot be different from the name you put down. So ordering is irrelevant. All right. For anybody not in attendance, i.e., only Issa in this instance, they had already sent us a list to work with. I will announce their vote on their behalf. But once we get that, there will be a window to play advantages or anything of the sort beforehand, and then I'll go on to asking each person who they voted for. Sounds good? All right. So head to your host chats. Please cast your votes right now. I will be back shortly. But again, this is going to be sent to the VL. So shout outs are encouraged.
Shout out to all those artists I've never heard of before in my life in that fucking video.
Do you guys ever get anxiety that you sent it in the tribe chat, like your message to
Oh,
bro?
I've seen that happen plenty of times, and I'm like, oh shit, I hope that never happens to me.
Yeah.
I literally went to Discord, opened it up, and I was on the tribe chat because that's where they sent the Zoom, and I was like, oh, let me get up out of here before I see my phone.
I've
Oh
also seen people like send confessionals to like the tribe chat, which
Oh
is
no, yeah. But you can unsend messages, yes, in Discord?
I think yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah. Uh, like we talked about earlier on the tribe chat, you get swapped. Uh, I got your guys' back. So yeah.
Speaking of back, I am. I am too. I have the votes. But first, if there's any advi idols or advantages that y'all would like to play, now is the time to do so. All right, the window is now officially closed. Once I call out you all to cast to publicly reveal your votes, the person just has a few moments to gather his, her, or their belongings and get the fuck off my island. Since Issa's not here, I will announce Issa's vote on their behalf. Issa has cast their vote for Edward. So we got one vote, Edward. Edward, who'd you vote for?
I voted for Issa.
That's one vote, Edward, one vote, Issa. Jaywan, who'd you vote for?
I voted for Issa.
That means two votes, Issa, one vote, Edward, one vote left. Lily, who did you cast your vote for?
I voted for Issa.
The third person voted off of Spellbound Survivor Dungeon Crawler is Issa. Issa, unfortunately, three tonight is enough. No, you were not able to attendance, so you'll come back to seeing that you've unfortunately been voted off. Thank you so much for giving Survivor a try. For those who don't know, this was their second game. They played another Jacob hosted game, Hypnotic Big Brother. Y'all should check out, by the way. Y'all should definitely invest and look into that. I'm really happy that we got to get them on board with this. This is, from my knowledge, their first exposure to Survivor, period. You were an absolute joy and a blessing to host, but unfortunately, the tribe and the game itself has spoken. Now, as for the three of you, congratulations on surviving the public round. It has not been easy, and we are not going to relent on you guys at all. We're going to end the recording a little bit, but just stay tight for a bit.